myself just to make sure. Okay, I'm just waiting for the damn thing to load in, because it says we're live. Okay, now just let me do a quick test. Keep that going for like 15 seconds, and then I can alt-tab over there and... No, it's still a black screen. Or does it need to catch up with itself?
I mean, the stream is like 13 seconds behind, or like 30 seconds behind reality, so...
Because if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna put it under... I'm just gonna put it under display capture if it's gonna be a fucker about this. Okay, everybody. We'll do it this way, considering the game has decided to be problem haver. Hello, and welcome to one of our signature half streams after we, had to reschedule yesterday. We're back with Bug Fables. I think we're at part 6 or 7. I, again, lost count. In this stream, we're either going to chapter 6, or we're going to be completely unproductive tonight. Depends on how the mood goes.
I mean, not unproductive, it's still side quests getting done.
Unproductive. But we got our newly boified 4th, so at least we get to appreciate that as we continue to go back and own those douchebags at Duel City another 15 times.
Right. That's if I want money. But first we're going to... What did I want to do? I wanted to...
So, Cheddar, what's the old plan gonna be for tonight?
Well, I was looking at some of the side quests, deciding which ones I wanted to do first.
Because we have about 12 of them.
Yeah, so I think... One I'm curious about is the one with V's sister.
Oh yeah, we
She
need
needs the
black
blackest
paint.
Blackest of paints.
So, we got stuff.
This one should be rather easy, because I think we've already beaten 8 of them. We just need to go fight 2 more. I haven't been
He can't
too
sleep.
much.
What a quest. How about we hit him over the head with a frying pan and solve it instantly? Defiant
Yeah, so I
Root?
think-
God, that was ages ago.
I mean, Defiant Red is also where the Bee Kingdom is, but yeah.
So I've been pretty busy this week. I've actually done a lot of games since the last time we spoke about them.
Yeah?
I've done, as of now, since the last time I've done 3 houses. I've done 3 hopes. I decided to take a break. I did Sparks of Hope, and now I've started the final leg of that journey. So I've been through a lot in the last couple weeks.
I don't think I ever finished Sparks of Hope.
I figured you would have, considering how short the game was.
I was like 100%ing every kingdom before leaving it.
Oh yeah, that would have taken a lot more time. I did a minimum run because the fucking... Honestly, the rewards for the side quests were complete trash. So I was like, I'm skipping all this shit.
More sparks or just, you know, you got stuff done.
Yeah, but even the main path ones you get are really decent.
Where is the art?
I will say that the final quote-unquote
is.
kingdom was a fucking huge pain in the ass. That was really annoying. I thought our sister was the other one. Does she have 2 sisters?
No, I thought it was the sister, but it's not.
Okay, it's just some random lady.
Yeah, alright, I'm looking for the blackest, darkest of all paints.
I need to be more black. I need my hat to be black. I need this canvas to be entirely black. I'm Edge, but in disguise. But I will give credit for a character as fucking, like, ridiculous as Edge. Edge actually ended up being, like, the best part of the game. Which, again, isn't saying much. It's kind of one of those moments, you know, like, you don't know how much you missed it when you don't have it, because fucking... Sparks of Hope was so boring, it was actually making me remember fondly of Kingdom Battle. Because they shoved so much content in the game into the side content bin that, like, I think I got the game done in, like, less than 15 hours.
Oh, gotcha.
It was...
I don't know, I was having fun with Sparks of Hope.
The story's really bland. And the villain's terrible. Well, actually, the villain... If they did more with the villain, what it ended up actually being, it would have been a lot more interesting. But I was laughing at myself in the intro cutscene because I was like, oh, good, they turned Mario and Rabbids into a fucking Kirby game. That's great. Just the random space anomaly we have to go and fight. But to be honest, they did give it, like, a couple interesting points because they tie it into the original game.
This is Metal Island, hold on.
I knew it. I knew you wanted to go back. You wanted another dozen victories.
I needed to go to Termite City. Which must be... This one must be Termite City? What the fuck's this one? Forsaken Lands.
Yeah, you've opened up the shortcut to this place.
Oh my god. Steam, fuck off right now. Stop fucking with my controller.
Steam's having a lazy Sunday moment. Give us a few minutes.
Whatever, I'm just gonna shove food in my mouth.
Unfortunately, I don't have any snacks this week, which is good because I'm trying to get back on that old horse. Because, need to start watching what I eat again, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Hey, it's that guy. It's Captain Nerd. Can you not tell by my glorious tie and no shirt? You're not even working, you're just standing around. God, that's a lot of... Okay, you need a special recipe. Okay, here's a recipe. Turn around for a second.
Well, it's pretty easy, we just...
Why don't we just use, like, icy coffin on him? Will that solve this problem?
We just gotta... All it means is we have to find some sort of item that puts
Arcade.
to sleep.
You gotta appreciate...
It's probably like a dart or something that puts people to sleep, but if you mix it with flour, you get something that puts allies to sleep.
You gotta appreciate the TM that they put on the item, just for the joke. It's very important that we solve all these problems, because we are the glorious hero team that everyone is constantly underestimating. But we'll prove them wrong. We have magic, we have sassiness, and we also have a Power Ranger. You can't stop any of that. I will say that I didn't really finish Three Houses. I quote-unquote finished it because I'm sure that the way that I was thinking about it is like the game's probably going to be so dumb and say like, oh, you're never going to get to the end game chapter unless you do all 3 campaigns. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. You already said the end. I'm good.
That is not how that game works.
Really? I don't know how the hell you get to the end outside of that.
No, it's just a specific chapters, like the full story or something. I forget exactly how it works, but
yeah, I don't know how.
Essentially, if you go the Red House, both endings are more complete, I believe, but it's also the shortest one. I don't actually know.
That's really
like, level-wise,
that's really bizarre.
But level-wise, I know the shortest route is the red route. Specifically. Yeah, the red route, because there's a red route, a white route, a blue route, and a yellow route.
Not the golden deer that drops out of the conflict, like, halfway through.
The golden deer route and the white route are very similar, and then the blue route is different from the red route, and the red route's very different from all the other ones.
I did find that funny that Claude's answer to what was going on was like, you know what, I'm just gonna become Dora the Explorer now and deal with all Mitra. I'm just fucking out of here. Screw you guys. You're tearing apart my continent. I'm tired of it. I will say that in Three Hopes, I decided to go back and see what I missed, and I did play the Red House in that game. And, Edelgard's kind of an interesting character when she becomes the Emperor Lord of everything. Because she tries to put a positive spin on everything. They didn't make her into a demon in that game, though, so I don't know how the hell that happened. Oh, I also did find that incredibly hilarious that Three Houses ended by Edelgard becoming an actual demon.
These are things I do not know, so that's a spoiler, but, you know, whatever.
I thought you finished it ages ago.
No, I've never finished it, but, you know me, I never finished anything. It's fine, because I kind of knew about it, because there's something that hinted at that. And
I mean, it was a hint, but I didn't think
well,
they would go that far.
It was hinted at. No, it was hinted at in Fire Emblem Heroes. There was like a hero character you could get of her that like
Oh yeah,
had
that
some
was
sort
the
of weird demon shit to it.
that was
I
the
didn't know if that was I didn't know if that was like canon to the game or if that was like a, you know, because some of the things in Fire Emblem Heroes, the phone game, are just like fan servicey or things they did for the game of Fire Emblem Heroes. So I didn't know if that was
yeah, that was
related to the game or not.
Yeah, that was the mobile game on the back end that I didn't bother looking at for a second time.
It does have interesting stories.
Well, at least that's good that it's not one of the shit pile. Okay, what does Lady want? Oh yeah, isn't there like a super famous like opera house here in the back, or is it a fighting coliseum?
As a fighting coliseum.
It's one of the two. It's always one of the two in these ancient societies. You either got the theater, or you got the death place.
Another stupid escort one, south of the pumpkin patch.
There's a place that, well, we're trying to find a pet, and apparently its name is Nero, and now we're escorting her somewhere.
Nero's her brother, if I recall.
So, Pumpkin
Not her
Patch,
pet.
is that in Golden Land?
No, it's the Forsaken Lands. There must be a pumpkin patch somewhere in the Forsaken Lands. She just said it because, you know, the Forsaken Lands are kind of like a maze, right?
Yeah, but isn't it like... Isn't it like all gray and shit? I don't know where the hell a pumpkin patch would be in there.
There must be a place that has pumpkins lying around. Like, it's still gray and shit, but there must be pumpkins lying around someplace, so we'll have to look around for it. Because, oh, well, here, this is pumpkins right here, so...
Oh yeah, are there pumpkin enemies?
Yes.
Oh, I remember these fucking dickheads. God, I hate... These guys take forever to kill, and they're just wasting our time. Well, at least we get 3 points out of it. Oh, we get automatic kills on them. Cool.
Okay, I'm assuming this is the pumpkin patch. Let's go south here.
Well, there's a pipe, but we use that pipe to, like, jump back to the middle of the beginning of the maze.
Yeah, it's hard to say when where the pumpkin patch is supposed to be.
Well, like you said, this place is just the fucking Lost Woods, so we don't know anything about this place. Unless there's, like, a part of this place that's, like, outside of the maze. I think we ran through this place, like, really quickly, so I don't really remember much about it.
Well, I know if we just keep taking wrong turns, we'll eventually show up someplace.
Oh, I remember the zombie
village.
village.
Secret boss was. This was the secret boss was.
That boss was a complete bitch. We killed him, like, first go. Or at least, like, second go.
That was first go.
I think we're becoming the true badass point where we don't have to worry about being... Well, we have to worry about that still. Because apparently Kabu can't see when he's charging.
The stupid girl's no longer with us, by the way.
Yeah, you left our escort behind, so apparently it's actually really...
I have to go back to the town. So I can't take too many wrong turns, otherwise she disappears. I think going to where the secret boss is
just go around. We're already there somehow. Okay, now jump up 100 feet.
Yeah, what happens if I go this way from the town? Is this a pumpkin patch? My brain says,
oh,
hey,
you just randomly got the escort back.
That's cool.
Hey, I saw you guys bring me with you. How does the pumpkin only have 4 HP? There's gotta be a gimmick to the pumpkin. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Him and his stupid drawn-on face.
Oh, I did the wrong one. Fuck.
And it also did A damage.
Well, yeah, because I started doing the action for the other ability. It has 3 defense.
Oh, so that's the gimmick. Jeez, everything's doing a lot of damage in this zone. And also he's asleep, so that's great. Does Kabu just, like, ignore defense?
Oh, okay, so the poison bite requires TP.
It's not free, man. You gotta appreciate that. Otherwise, you're gonna break the economy. You don't want to break the RPG economy like that bastard Link always does. God, that thing wasn't even worth... It was actually not worth killing because it literally gave us no experience. Which is some absolute bullshit. Yo, lady, can you just, like, point to where this pumpkin patch is? There's those spiders that... Well, fair enough, lady. I guess you called me out. Can you fight me and my best friend, Cloud? He's made of 12 brains. Hey, were we supposed to be fighting, like, the King of the Bees or something? You guys remember that? Remember that king guy from yesterday that we didn't do anything about? Because he just ran away. Gotta get into focus by fighting Cloud and his 2 friends, just having 2 kids spontaneously in the battlefield. God, it is just so annoying seeing you kill an enemy, and it does nothing to our pile. Not a goddamn thing. Well, if we fight another 60 of them, eventually we will level up. So we just gotta keep doing this forever. And ever. I thought you said this was a pumpkin patch. How are there mushrooms here? Oh. Oh, fair enough, lady. That's how mushrooms work. They have magical bioluminescence. So what do we gotta do? Shake every goddamn tree here?
What the fuck happened?
Oh, it's Gerudo deserting you.
So I have to...
I don't know what the hints mean, though. It's...
Oh,
is
I
it the
have to
wind?
find the...
Does it follow the 2D things?
Oh yeah, it might be. Nope. Hold on, let's take a look here. Hold on.
This doesn't even make that much sense because it's not like magic fog. It seems like it's just going... Yeah, I think you were going like the right direction. I don't know what the hell it's trying to do.
Oh wait, no, it didn't change. How does... Hold on, what if it's the direction the spores go?
I don't know. That was just my first guess.
Yeah, because if we wander that way, we get lost. See, so it has to be. You have to go in the direction of the source. So that way, and then.
Yeah, clearly it's not south. Maybe follow the hexagon. The hexagon of destiny. Yeah, I don't think this pathfinding makes that much sense. Okay, go to the left. And then you get lost. Now go north.
Yeah, it looks like go north.
Now climb up this log.
Fuck.
Are you ignoring the hexagon of destiny? We'll make you pay for that.
So apparently that's not bad. It looks to me like that's backwards, but it's not backwards. It's okay. So then we go here. That's definitely go forward, but maybe we have to go towards these mushrooms.
It seems like it's always the ones that are like in
and then
threes.
Left.
Oh, just go that way. Why not? Now fight this bug. Kill it.
Oh, Nero was her pet.
Murder the fuck out of it. It's a secret final boss. Oh, is this going to eliminate the fog thing? Somehow she's secretly 14 years old. And that's it. Why does everyone like this place? This place sucks. Why the hell does everyone keep paying us in library books? This is like the 6th person.
He's literally like you. It's like, God damn it, literally everybody's giving us library books.
At least Kabu's into doing this altruistic shit like you are. It's a person named Tanks. Oh, you were trying to do that. Did you actually play far enough into Paper Mario to see that bit? the backwards sign thing. Here's some French fries. We bought these specifically to give to you. I mean, that's kind of worth it. Here's a squish. Have a squish. That she gives you nothing.
Alright, so what's the next side quest we gotta do?
Well, it's gonna be in the Termite Kingdom, because everything's in the Termite Kingdom. Okay, now use, I'll get back to you on that. Someone's sister's disappeared. Someone wants to get into a cave. We need to go back to the first dungeon again?
Well, but we need to find a way to climb it rather than explore its depths, which we've never done.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a way to go up.
I mean, there might be now that we own, like, flying and stuff, you know? Search your paint. We talked to the guy. Paint has been located, but we weren't able to buy it. I guess it's time to talk to the lady. My dumb brother left without taking his lunch before leaving to the Forsaken Land once again.
Why is everyone wandering into the fucking Forsaken Lands? Don't they know it's the place you get lost?
It's literally called the Forsaken Lands. I've never had the opportunity to leave the dome.
They should call it the Forbidden Lands again. Then everyone would know. We have to make a drowsy cake. So put a numbnail dart in a cake.
No, it's not numbnail. It's a sleep bomb. If I had to take a guess.
Here's that spider. That's ants. He's obviously your best friend, so you should go say hi to him. It's all very calming here once you, for the perpetually getting lost place. Gotta show that pile of rocks who's the boss around here.
Alright, what was I gonna do? I was gonna go... report. I was gonna report to the what's-her-face.
Well, considering you had 12 different directions to go in, I have no idea what you picked.
I want to do the blackest paint one.
Well, at least we're focusing on something. Instead of just going wildly directionless, like I would do. What's the most interesting sounding thing we could do right now? Let's do the guy who forgot his food quest. We're breaking this one off halfway through.
We'll get to that one. We're likely gonna have to do the, go back to the Turnip Kingdom for this blackest paint anyway. Where is she? Did I walk past her already? Oh,
no, you just had to do a full circuit because you didn't see her in the background. He's asking for 10,000 berries. Is he that guy in the alley who's really creepy? Is he actually your boyfriend, or do you just know each other? It's gonna be a quadruple trip, V. I mean, you know this shit. I just love how there's a pile of boomerangs over there, and no one's using them.
It's because that's the doctor who builds the boomerangs.
Come on, guys, you have to have a military. You don't need the spears, you need the boomerangs. They're AI boomerangs, come on. It's a no-brainer. You guys are dumb. You live in the desert.
Oh, wasn't there someone that needed something while we were here?
There was people... Everyone needs everything. That guy's still looking for heaven, and we can't... Either that or it's in the future. I don't even know what the hell he wants. Wild Swamp? God, that was like last chapter.
Yeah, that was a chapter or so ago.
Why is everyone losing all the people they care about?
Business is gone.
We have to go to Wasp Land.
Someone come to meet me on Metal Island, please. Team Smokemark agreed to meet Bumble in the far grasslands entrance. So these two can be done together because it's the far grasslands and the entrance to the swamp are the same area.
Okay. That's very confusing.
Save any sick buzz.
Aren't we in that?
Defiant Rut.
Yeah, that's here now.
The paddle Issa needs for her miracle sure seems to come from the very top of the den.
Well, shoot. This guy's in the Coliseum.
That is, meet me in the Coliseum. Seedling Hunt is...
Termite City.
Termite City, this is Termite
We talked to that
City.
guy.
Want,
he wants a drowsy cake again. That guy wants us to murder things.
Yeah, okay. So no one right now actively needs to talk to us in this town.
Cause fuck that guy.
Basically everything takes us to either the Termite City or the grasslands right now. So let's go to Termite City. No, we needed to go to Ant City to find the boyfriend. They have similar tastes, he said. That was our description of how to find the guy. So
okay,
he's
so
kind of this edgy-looking painter. So I guess we're looking for an edgy-looking painter. Is there any new quests? No.
How would they have unlocked? We were only doing side
Oh.
nonsense.
Yeah, well, some side nonsense unlocks more side nonsense, you know?
Well, I don't think he'd be a Theata, man, but, you know.
I don't know, I thought maybe he'd be in there.
It's this kid, this 5-year-old, because she's really edgy like that. She's doing actual crimes. Runs the arcade. Is a ninja. Let's talk to the ninja. Do we even know this guy? What was he, walking through the entire game backwards?
Maybe, I don't know.
This is our Luigi. He's gonna tell us a whole bunch of dumbass stories. Hello, I run the shop. You've looked at that badge like 17 times and you've never bought it.
I'll buy him later.
Are you seriously gonna do the whole collectionism achievement?
No. But
told-
eventually I won't have anything specific. No, it's not that guy.
Oh,
that goes for
that
the
it's
quest.
that guy, the beekeeper bee, because she's
Oh, the
a
girl.
she's a lesbian. She threw us off the trail for
Except
some
she said
reason.
my boyfriend. Except she said my boyfriend.
Yeah, she's just fucking with us because they're testing us, which doesn't make much sense considering she's antisocial. But god damn it, it's the
This is-
hardest
This is
test we've
Leaf's
ever got.
family.
There's a football here.
Yeah, it looks like we can pick it up, but we can't.
We might have returned that football a while ago. It looks familiar for some reason. Well, unfortunately, there's no obvious edgelord, so I guess we're just gonna have to ask everybody.
I mean, we haven't looked everywhere. He might be in the CD bar. Otherwise.
Oh yeah, why
he
didn't
might
we
be
check
down-
the CD bar? We were over there.
Or he might be down here, because I didn't think he'd be necessary. I thought he'd be in a more open area.
Again, the snail has died for like the 15th time.
It's none of
I
these
don't.
guys.
Yeah, I don't think he'd have the time to be an adventurer. He doesn't sound like the type of person who's good in teams. He's also
This
not a
is their
ladybug.
house. Yeah, if I recall correctly, this is their house, so...
Yeah, they own a house, they just perpetually live outside of it for some reason. It's that thing that anti-work always bitches about. It's like, I own a house, but I'm never there, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Somehow everyone on anti-work works like 70-hour weeks, 7 days a week.
Jesus.
Because, well, they're just BSing. That's probably all lies anyway.
Mm.
Almost be pertinent to say that they're being oversensitive about things. Or at least over-exaggerating.
Maybe, but...
Why didn't we come to this place first? How do we know this guy?
Okay, we found him.
He's just a bouncer? Was it the guy in the alley who had this paint?
Yeah.
That's really weird. I thought he was selling poison. Or is that a different, completely fucked up guy? The poison alley seller. Can we just murder this guy and take what we want? Can we just GTA this fucker? It's so shady I covered it in blood and poo. It's also full of credit card numbers. It also has my social security number written backwards, so don't look at it. Said the person who's going on, like, a world save. We fought a mummy, like, fucking 2 chapters ago.
4 chapters ago.
Really? I thought that was,
well,
like...
it might have been 3.
I thought that was
Might have been 3.
I thought that was halfway through the game. Like, chapter 4.
Might have been 3.
We know. We've been here 50 times.
Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Steam has turned your entire controller upside down.
I was going to see if I can read the shady note. No, you can't.
You shouldn't read it, otherwise you're gonna be attacked by a ghost. Yeah, murder ghost.
Okay, so now we go back to Termite City.
Yeah, my frickin' clock has completely jammed at 4:30, so I'll have no idea what time it is.
I think it's 4:30.
For the rest of my life.
I think it's 4:30.
It's definitely 4:30. It's been 4:30 for the last 7 hours. It just keeps flitting back and forth between 4:30 a.m. and p.m.
Yep.
Seriously, let's just kill this fucker. He's not even talking to us. What a jackass. Yeah, well, that's how favors work. We get it. How is that possible? Did you, like, put a black hole in a container?
The blackest paint is such a thing, by the way. I think I told the story when we got the quest for the first time.
Why are we doing this?
Oh, because there's oh, no, I didn't buy it yet. I was like, there's the microwave is in this building, and,
Wait, isn't there that house that we bought?
No, the microwave's in this building.
No, that house was at the fucking, like, base city.
Yeah, but, there's a microwave in that building, and it's essentially the chef for the city. And so I was gonna use it to make the sleep thing that they wanted. Oh, no, but I don't have flour anyway.
Yeah, oh, you can get it here, and we got money for days. I don't even remember what the hell you spent all our money on.
Oh, no, there's a fuck ton just sitting in the bank right now.
I thought you spent all of our money on bullshit.
I spent a bunch
Also,
of
the
it
guy's
to
right
get...
there.
I spent a bunch of it to get the bows for Chompy.
Oh, yeah.
Because you either could play the games, but you could also just buy as many points as you wanted, so I just bought all the points needed.
No one's got time for that arcade shit.
Right.
Oh god, yeah, we have to go back into the Lost Woods again. I mean, at least this guy's gonna pay us and not in books. I mean, the place that we have, is that the place where the shortcut is?
Yes, I'm almost positive that has to be the place with the broken bridge.
Oh yeah, and it's rap Japanese style, too. Was this game made by Japanese people?
I don't think so, but I think it was made by people who like, weebs. I think it was made by nerds who, like Japanese stuff, so they put in,
Well,
Power Ranger reference with Kabu and, Weeaboo Bento Lunchbox.
I suppose that's fair. The Kabu reference is very Kamen Rider. I don't know if Kamen Rider is still cool, considering it's like a guy on a motorcycle wearing full armor.
Yeah, I mean, Kamen Rider is still pretty big in Japan, I think. But, no, Kabu's more Power Rangers, because there's more than one. Remember? There's like a group of them.
Yeah, there's like four of them in a boy band configuration or something. You fucking this guy again. Well, since we're battling, I guess I could go over some thoughts of Three Hopes, which is the second Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem game.
I will get to that one eventually.
Because, after I was finished with it, I was like, Shez, the protagonist of that game, might end up being my favorite protagonist of this frickin' series. Because she is a very sassy character. And the one thing that the game has going for it is that it has some of the most impressive conversation conversation choices, most well written that I've seen in ages. Because that thing in Mass Effect that some people complained about where, oh, the guy's here. I'll go over it in a sec.
Munch, munch, munch.
You couldn't even animate him eating? Really? don't think it would be that hard. When did you even run out? Oh yeah, you were on patrol. That's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he gave us a medal.
Equipped ally recovers 2 HP every 2 turns.
That sounds kind of garbage.
What? That's like a fifth of their health every other turn.
Well, maybe for non-Kabu people.
I don't have the points right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on Kabu. I think I'd put it on V right now. Because V has -1 defense.
Well, how many points is it anyway? It might be like stupid expensive.
It's 2 points. I was just looking at it.
Wait, it was in that list?
Oh no, that's HP plus. I was looking at HP plus. My bad.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like at the bottom of the list. There it is. Oh, it's 2 points.
HP core, so it's still 2.
Fair enough.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I remember that badge.
Interesting. Costs 1 less to use.
So yeah, you remember that thing that Mass Effect does where its conversation choices are like one word? It's like,
yes.
Pants! Talk about Turian. Talk about character name. It's like you don't really know what the fuck the conversation choice is actually going to be because it could be like anything regarding that word.
I think Dragon Age 2 does that a bit better because while Dragon Age 2 has like the same style, there's an emotion that shows up in the center dial to tell you like what kind of emotion's gonna come with it. So like there'll be like an angry face if it's gonna be angry, you know?
So the thing that I was really impressed about is that when you get conversation choices in Three Hopes, is that the conversation choice will like actually describe in context what you're about to say. Like, you artfully decide to deflect their question. Or you decide to boast about the thing they're talking about. Or you try to... I think I already said deflect their question. It's like really, really intricate, really descriptive. And that helps a hell of a lot because it actually, like, gives you all the information you need to make a choice, and you don't have to deal with, like, basically trying to figure out how to steer the conversation with, like, no information about what the character themselves is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's the thing about, like, Omega Force, is that they seem to have that ability to take, like, the fucking Nintendo game, sit it down, and, like, actually put more emotion, put more weight, put more just general interest into the fucking story. Because, like, I don't know, the characters are more serious, they talk through things a lot more, they're not all fucking stoic all the goddamn time. And I think that probably came across a lot more because, like I said, I played Edelgard's house, and Edelgard's house is dealing with, the problems of Edelgard trying to own the entire continent. Because, she's saying that everyone is corrupt all the time.
Well, whatever the sleep thing is, it's not...
Well,
it's not a sleep bomb, because that makes a mistake.
Well, do you want to give it another couple of tries, or you want me to just Google this?
I have to find something that's related to sleep first. There's some shady items back here. Maybe one of these does sleep.
No, they all just do poison. This is the poison seller.
At a price.
Jesus, that's expensive. That's $30. God damn.
It poisons all enemies, though, I think.
Yeah, but that's fucking a lot of money, dude. For one poison bomb. I wouldn't say I had a lot of fun with my time at Three Hopes, because the problem with Three Hopes is that it has, like, a lot of filler. Mm-hmm. Like, it knows how to waste time.
Did you get to engage?
Yeah, I started playing Engage today, and I got to Chapter 5 because it seems like the game is going to be very light. A kind of a return to form after their creativity with Three Houses, which I can understand.
There's a lot of interesting mechanics and stuff with the rings, but
it's got a lot of.
It is still just a chapter by chapter. I think there's 28 total chapters.
Oh, I thought it was gonna I thought it was going to tap out around 26 at the most.
I think it's 28.
That's pretty.
I might be wrong though.
That's pretty long for a Fire Emblem game.
I might be wrong though, but yeah, you get all the different rings, and then there's like, as you level up bonds with rings, there's like a currency that you can only spend.
Yeah, the bond
to
points.
Unlock. Yeah, you can
Bond
unlock the skills
crystals.
permanently. Yeah, you can unlock the skills permanently. So once you get the bond level high enough, you can go into this one menu, and then you can buy the skill that the ring gives you, and then you have that skill even when you don't have the ring attached to that person. And so the name of that game is to like toss rings around to get those skills to the right people and stuff.
Oh, fair enough, I guess. I'm just, the problem is I'm not all that invested in Engage because, the game starts off very boring. And just a pretty big progression from the actual, like, interesting thing of Three Houses. It was kinda going for more complexity, and now it... Honestly, Engage is feeling a lot like Fates to me. And... it's all just very white, black, good, bad. The Fell Dragon's the bad guy, and everyone's just stupidly evil. All the characters feel like a fucking wet blanket.
I'd say keep playing it. I don't. 5 chapters in, I think you're still in the very first kingdom, right?
Yeah, we just got to Firene, so I'm not. Like I said, like even though it's 5 chapters in, and that's 20% of the game, like it's barely started.
Yeah, there's 4 kingdoms you're gonna run around in.
Gonna go to Unasia and kill everyone there, probably. Everyone's gonna be colored deep purple because, again, the game doesn't know what fucking nuance is. Like, seriously, when Lumira died at the beginning of the game, they did that stupid thing that fiction always does, where it's just like the convenient death speech where she's like able to talk even though she's dying for like 5 minutes and perfectly die at the correct moment for maximum. It's the dumbest thing ever. Like, movies have been doing this for fucking ages, and it's always stupid. And I was just rolling my eyes the whole time. Because on top of that, it was the most sappy fucking dialogue ever. It's like, oh my god, I just got to meet you for the first time, and like the weird thing that was in the whole thing was like, it wasn't what she was talking about was like the attack didn't end up killing her. It was like, no, it was because I was transferring my light force to you the entire time you were asleep, so the attack was completely fucking meaningless.
Well, no, she died because she didn't have by transferring the energy, if I recall, she didn't have the defense to withstand the attack.
Even though she was attacked in her dragon form. She was a dragon.
Yeah, but she wasn't, she was magically tapped, so she didn't have the defense, you know?
it was a freaking bad scene. And it's a good example of why I feel like the game is it starts very bad. Because it does that shit. Very typical, very tropey. Things we've seen many times before. And there's no emotional weight to it, because again, we've known these characters for like an hour. So I don't even know anything about them, and I don't care. I mean, I hope it'll get better, but honestly, I'm doubting that it's going to. Because
I disagree with you, and I think a lot of people would disagree with you, but...
you want to bring in the people who aren't here again argument, huh?
I mean, I just want to state that there are people who like the game, but now I'm going to add here that part of the reason people really like the game is the mechanics. So I will state that that's the thing. The story is, at the end of the day, pretty basic, but I thought it was alright.
Do you want to kill the Striders we need at least? I'm not sure why we're in the boat.
To fight the Striders.
No, fair enough. I thought you were here doing something else.
Nope, came here to fight the Striders.
I don't know if I'd say the mechanics look all that interesting, because it seems like the mechanics they're adding to the game seem to be things to make the combat easier rather than more interesting.
Well, no, I mean...
Like, they're just giving you, like, these, like, superpowered modes to, like, just make you do, like, tons of damage and cool effects. But I don't know if the difficulty is going to be able to keep up with having that in place.
I mean, I guess that depends on like what difficulty you're playing it on, but no, I definitely, there is complexity and interest to like the rings and leveling up the right rings on certain people, and like comboing abilities from one ring by bringing them to the, you know, the other character and all that stuff.
So it's a lot of just figuring things out.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, I've always had my doubts about Engage before I, like, even started playing it, because the central gimmick of the rings, and it seems like the entire game's gonna be just about the rings. Like, it sounds like they were just delving, like, very deep into nostalgia, and that was gonna be the backbone of the game. And I don't know, it did seem like if they were just gonna delve into the nostalgia angle, that they were gonna have, like, a story to stand on its own 2 feet.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the greatest story ever written. I'm gonna say I liked it. So that's the argument I'm gonna make for the story. I think the mechanics are the best part of that game.
I mean, you never know. I mean, like I said, I barely started the game, but it's not a good start. I mean, I would hate to be disappointed, but I mean, like I said, Fates has already happened, and that was not a good time.
I don't think anybody claimed this game was as bad as Fates.
I mean, I don't know where direction it's gonna go.
Oh man, I fucked that up.
I mean, the Fell Dragon, like, even the fucking Fell Dragon of Fates look better than this Fell Dragon, because it's very silly, because it doesn't even look like it's a giant dragon, and all they did, like, it's a regular dragon, but with a snake face, and when I saw it, I was laughing. Because this just looks so fucking silly. It's a dragon, but it's a cobra.
Yeah. Although Japan has done designs like that in other games and stuff, because Monster Hunter has a monster that's like got the cobra head and stuff, and it's a dragon.
Oh
so
yeah,
that might just be a more Japanese design that they like to do that you're not used to seeing.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that I was wondering, was like, from the way they were designing things, and especially the frickin' what do they call it? It's not called sync. Is it just called engage mode?
Yeah, I believe so.
So when they enter engage mode, and I was looking at it, I was like, was this game like designed for like by Nintendo Korea? Because it kind of starting to look a little bit about like their angelic characters.
I mean, there's white, but some of the rings don't make them white. There's a ring that makes them purple, I know.
No, I was thinking more about like
got different designs.
I was thinking more about like the neon wings they gain, like coming out of their back.
Oh. Every character's got different shaped wings, if I recall. Or maybe the wings are tied to, I don't remember if the wings are tied to the character, or if they tied to, yeah, we've defeated 10. Okay, we're good. I don't remember if the wings are tied to the ring they have equipped or the character. I know the color is tied to the ring they have equipped. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna put that one back on.
Well, you were looking at our monster thing to get confirmation, and then...
And I got it, and then I was like, then there's something else I was gonna do, and I thought I was gonna put the ring that says, hey, you can't...
I thought you were gonna, like, go double check your side quests or whatever. Okay, so we got the thing done for the woolly guy that's in the main town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna mention the other thing that, like, if you are gonna play it, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but Three Hopes, I don't know if it was because of the path.
We'll get around to it eventually.
I don't know if it was I don't know if it was the path that I played on with Edelgard's house, but the game ended like impressively badly. Like it was so abrupt and weird. Like, the characters that they kept around, the ones they threw out the window were, like, completely random. The final mission just, like, flew all over the place. And then the whole thing ends in the most hilarious way it could be. Because, like, at the end, all the three kingdoms are still at war at the end of the game. So they didn't even accomplish anything. I didn't know what the fuck they were doing, but I was just laughing the whole fucking outro cutscene. It's like they just fucking dropped it on the floor and just stopped. We're done. The main character gets to become war, like, I don't know, the war secretary of whoever you're of Edelgard's house. I don't know if all the games end the same, but I played Red House because in Three Houses I played Blue House, so I figured why not? She was my second choice anyway.
I hit the wrong button again. No, wrong category. Okay, we have
many things. Should I just Google this guy's, like, Heaven Quest to figure out what the hell he wants, or did you, like, figure out what he wanted?
No, you can Google in search of something. You can Google that one for me. I don't mind.
We've had this side quest for, like, 3 parts. 3 whole updates. I don't know if I'd
see what Arya wants.
So, at the end of the day, I don't know if I would actually recommend Three Hopes to people, but I would say, like, the character work they were doing was very impressive. It's definitely a different take on the whole Three Houses mythos, because I think it takes place, like, between 1182 and 83. I did make the mistake of naming my character Castilla to mirror Castillo from Three Houses. And what ended up happening was my player character from Three Houses actually showed up in Three Hopes as a character.
Yeah, Byleth is gonna show up in...
So Castillo ended up fighting Castilla, which was kind of ridiculous.
Oh no, this is not where I want to go. I wanted to go...
I was like, that was not a good decision. Yeah, but whatever. Three Hopes has its moments. Maybe if you were a super fan of Three Houses, it'd be an obvious buy.
What did I want? I need this. That's what I need.
Okay, this doesn't tell me what it is, so I'm gonna have to look deeper. Okay, okay, it says we need to be able to fly or do Ice Rain.
We can do both.
Okay, I don't know if you want it fully spoiled, but it's apparently it's in the Golden Place.
God, okay. Well, we're heading to the Golden Settlement anyway, so...
I'm trying to figure out which one of these to say, which is less spoilery.
Oh,
it's to the left of the Golden Cave.
to the left of the Golden Cave?
Yeah, I don't remember this place too well. Was there, like, an important cave around the desert? No, wait, this isn't even the Golden Place. This is the desert.
That's Defiant Rut. Golden Settlements, though. So, is it in the town, or, like...
It didn't sound like it was in the town. But anyway, we need to talk to that bug lady anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, while we're here. Do we have to fight her again? Do we need to cook more things? One that's full of firecrackers. So, Didn't we already do that before? Didn't we have, like, 3 people make their specialties and we had them?
Yeah, so she wants Fry's masterpiece, which Fry's masterpiece is the other 2 characters' masterpieces put together.
Wasn't that like the super donut?
No, it's the Queen's whatever. It's like an ice cream parfait. And it sounds like she wants one of those, which happens we just have one of those, so.
Do we?
Yeah,
oh,
it's the Queen's dinner.
Fair enough. I mean, we could do that ourselves. Oh, yeah, she's just telling us to do that. Wasn't this a 3-star quest?
I don't recall.
I know we only had 1-star quests, and I think we did it already. I will say that, from the look of it, I think that Engage is going to end up being a pretty short game in comparison to everything else. Or maybe just like a standard length one. Seems like it's moving pretty fast. I thought V didn't give a shit about any of these quests. There's a guy in a cave.
Oh. This is our Finding Paradise quest.
Is it?
Or whatever. Yeah, because the guy in the cave's the one who sent us on the quest.
Wait, he's just in another cave?
Who's restricted himself to a small cave. That's the person that gave us the quest. He's a hermit in a cave, remember?
How the fuck did you remember that? We took on that quest ages ago.
Anyway, we have to bring her there, but I'm gonna grab her on the way back, because I'd rather talk to...
And then she disappeared. Poof. She's the incredible disappearing escort quest. Yeah, especially, you know, since the time you tried to kill us. Lady.
Yeah, but she's also healed us a million times.
I don't know if that...
All those random little flowers are her. They're her, like, arms reaching out throughout the universe.
Maybe that does make up for, you know, the murder.
Attempted murder.
What, didn't we die, like, a couple of times?
No, not to her.
Huh.
So I'm eating french fries.
Yeah, I can tell. Although I'm not gonna be too sniffy. I've had snacks doing this too.
I mean, I didn't eat dinner. I got home just before this was gonna start.
I mean, at least I had that. I mean, I also had the opportunity to have lunch. I just had lunch before I went to that thing, so. I had to go to a graduation party for someone I didn't like today, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I didn't really have a good argument to get out of it, so I had to head up to Maple Lake, which is fun. Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Healing from her is now only 5 berries.
At least Kabu slapped her for that. Because you can't just talk shit to God.
Right? Or to a god.
Wow, this quest was fucking Oh, it's that fucking medal you keep not buying. You just get it for free. Brilliant. How good was that food?
I don't know, apparently it was amazing.
Oh, she just appeared. She just turned into a ghost for a second. Yeah, but I'll definitely be returning to Sparks of Hope in about... Actually, I'm gonna hope to remember next March, because, Ubisoft in Classic Faction is planning a lot of DLC for Sparks of Hope.
Yeah, I'll probably return once all the DLC's out. That's probably when I'll go and finish the game.
I'm kind of surprised they're planning 3 packs, but... I don't know, Ubisoft always has some sort of story DLC come out for its games. And usually they're... I don't really want to say it, but they're worthwhile. I mean, at least we're an instant murder town, so we don't even have to care. Can our escort, like, give us a hint about where to go?
I already know where I'm going. He's at the other end of the zone.
Well...
He's at the start of this zone.
Wait, we needed to bring her to him?
Yeah, that's what she asked.
Huh. Oh, was it a metaphor this entire time? We weren't literally looking for a place?
Could be.
It's not exactly clever, but I guess it works. Yeah, I was kind of surprised after...
Yeah.
Okay, you just... No, you don't have immunity to dying. Leaf, your powers don't work that way. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm working through my backlog so quickly. And speaking of such, a lot of game companies seem to be doing their announcements recently, and new Sonic has appeared on the books again.
That's because, while E3's canceled, they're all doing their own thing, or they're being a part of other things.
Well, perpetually canceled at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's canceled because no one wanted to do it. They'd rather just do their own thing, which, like, fair.
Yep, E3's dead, finally.
Because tomorrow Capcom's doing a presentation for all their stuff, so we'll see what they got.
What do they even have in the pipeline at this point?
Exo Primal comes out next month, and I feel like, Dragon's Dogma 2 or whatever
Really?
comes out.
Huh.
Yeah, comes out eventually, so there's probably gonna be more of that. The Street Fighter DLC.
I didn't think that they would be delving back into Dragon's Dogma, since that game was released, like, fucking...
Oh, they announced Dragon's Dogma 2 a while ago.
How long?
I want to say
Like
this winter.
8-10 years? No, wait, wasn't
Yeah,
there like a follow-up, like Dark Dragon's Dogma or Risen something?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. All I know is the next.
You just
Dragon's
drowned
Dogma
her
is-
escort! How did she do that? Were you looking for a pink lady? From actual heaven? Dude, you're the one who put up the request, like... What the fuck did you actually want? It's not, but whatever. God, this lady is super helpful. You're searching for the meaning of things by sitting in a hole and not moving? I don't know if that's how, like, philosophy specifically works. Kinda, maybe? Thanks.
The one worldly possession the hermit still has.
Which was a library book that you stole. You dick. How long have you had this book? 13 years? This isn't your book. It says it's from the library. That's not how things work. I've never seen a lot of Dragon's Dogma, but it kept being, like, on lists of Souls likes for some reason, so I don't know what the hell kind of game it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I bought it. I think I bought it right around the time that I haven't played it yet, but I bought it just around the time that I think the sequel got announced.
Why'd
Because
you...
like I have a friend who really likes it, and so I bought it on his recommendation, and then plus it's made by Capcom, and you know I'm a sucker for Capcom.
Well, 2013 Capcom. You know, I'm just gonna Google this. When the hell did Dragon's Dogma come out? Because I swear it was like on the 360.
Probably. My friend told me it was more like Skyrim than like Dark Souls.
Apparently, Dragon's Dogma had a TV show, or maybe it was just planned to have one. Come on, you have a date on here somewhere. Ugh, you're not helping. Oh, apparently you can get it. Well, you can get Dark Arisen pretty cheap nowadays. Steam selling it for $5.
Yeah, that's where I bought it. So Dark Arisen must be like an expansion that came to it or something.
Yeah, I thought it was the sequel.
No, there's only one, because the new one that's announced is called Dragon's Dogma 2.
Well, you know, game companies sometimes do that, where the sequel's not, like, doesn't have a number on it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say sometimes they, like, use numbers they already used, or, like, do weird things like that. I'm like, yep, Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh yeah, that came
Mortal
out
Kombat
too.
Game. That's not out.
Well, it's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming out in September. It was announced a month ago, so.
Yeah, is this like a... Is this like a Battlefield 1 deal, or is this like an entirely new game?
So because of the events of Mortal Kombat 11.
So this is another timeline.
The universe reset.
Didn't they do that like a while ago?
Yes, Mortal Kombat 9 is just called Mortal Kombat. Like the game's just called Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 9 also has the timeline kind of reset. It's a slightly different kind of reset. So
this has happened twice.
Perspective, kind of. So Mortal Kombat 9, what ends up happening in Mortal Kombat 9 is because of the events of Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which I think is the 8th game.
I thought that game came out in like 2003.
Yeah, I mean the first 8 games come out really fast, and like I mean Mortal Kombat 9 is like an Xbox game, I think.
Yeah,
maybe it's 360, but
yeah, it should have been on the 360.
But anyway,
well, this doesn't matter.
I'm like, how do we climb this?
You do power jacks.
I thought maybe that was the way to climb it.
Constant power jacks.
But at least I found something cool for doing it. I was like, maybe if I fly over to this, I can climb from here.
Well, a star piece is a star piece. You might as well get it.
Right.
So, Mortal Kombat 1 exists because of crazy time travel shenanigans.
Not quite. So the events of Mortal Kombat 9, in Mortal Kombat 8, the world ends. Or well, basically everybody
sure, why not?
dies. Basically everybody dies, and like shit goes haywire and shit's over, right?
Sure. Wait, how does this work?
I think I'd have to throw the boomerang at it after flying there.
Fair enough.
But anyway,
back to interesting shit.
Raiden sends his consciousness. Raiden sends his consciousness back in time to the events of Mortal Kombat 1, like the first game. So Mortal Kombat 9, you play through the story of the first 3 Mortal Kombat games with Raiden knowing what's going to happen, and he's actively trying to change the timeline. So Raiden fails for a while, so you end up going through Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 mostly the same, with some changes because Raiden's trying to change the timeline to prevent the apocalypse.
Should we look at that sign in the back, or was that like something we looked at on part 1?
Probably something we looked at part 1. Well, let's look at it quick.
Well,
yeah, it's just,
not
it's
anymore.
Just warning that it's dangerous.
Okay, what was I... Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if they...
Right,
was the things he was trying to change, like he was trying to force someone else to win the tournament?
Yeah, so if Liu Kang wins the tournament, shit's gonna go bad. And so what ends up happening is at the end of Mortal Kombat 9, Raiden actually ends up having to kill Liu Kang.
That seems kind of excessive.
And then Mortal Kombat 10 happens some very long amount of time later. So essentially, like, the world, not like the rest of the games didn't happen because of the changes that happened in Mortal Kombat 9. And instead, like, life went on for a long period of time. And so that's when you have, now there's, like, kids of several of the characters in Mortal Kombat 10. Oh my god, that's so dumb!
Yeah, it was pretty fucked.
There's kids in Mortal Kombat 10, right? Cassie Cage is, like, the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. And so there's all this stuff, and that one, I believe they show up in it, but
I mean, it'd be kind of weird if they didn't.
well,
because
Liu Kang. Well, no,
you-
I'm trying to remember if what Liu Kang is doing in that story.
Well, you
I
invest
think
all this.
they're there.
You invest all this time in making new characters. You don't just immediately throw them in the trash can.
No. I'm not talking about the new characters. I'm talking about, like, Liu Kang. So like, what happens is, you know, Hell's just a place you can go to in Mortal Kombat. Like, you can just go, hey, I'm gonna go to Hell. Like, I'm just gonna jump through a portal and be in Hell. And so,
Yep.
like, while Liu Kang died, and, like, several characters who weren't supposed to die end up dying in Mortal Kombat 9 because of Raiden's fuck up, they're all in Hell now, and they're all, like, twisted evil because Hell, you know, the Netherworld does this to you. And so they're essentially all evil now. And
Neverrealm is wacky.
And yeah, shit's weird, and they end up, you know, they essentially despise Raiden for everything he's done.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And then
Raiden, you killed me.
at the end of Mortal Kombat 10, or not, Raiden ends up, like, they kill Shinnok, who's the super evil, like, elder god guy. And Raiden, like, takes his power, but then Raiden kind of becomes a bit corrupt because of it. And then what happens at the beginning of Mortal Kombat 11
Just a
is
bit.
there's a god bigger. There's a god bigger than the I'm just gonna look around to see if there's a
Are they pulling
like,
some
somewhere I
fucking
can go
Dragon
up.
Ball bullshit now?
kind of.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, so what ended up happening is
No, they're
at
aphid
the
egg.
at the start of Mortal Kombat 11, this lady shows up named Kronika, and Kronika is
Gender
she
bent
is-
Raiden.
no. So Raiden serves the Elder Gods, like that's where Raiden's job, and the Elder Gods turn out to all just die, and like Raiden's like, what the fuck? What happened to the Elder Gods? And it's revealed that Kronika's stronger than the Elder Gods. And she's like, essentially like, and she rules all of time. And she's super pissed at Raiden for fucking with the timeline back in Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh, I was gonna say that as a joke, that, like, the time gods were gonna start showing up.
Yeah, so they show
Oh
up
my
because
God.
they're mad at, she shows up because she's mad at Raiden for what happened in Mortal Kombat 9. I think I can fly over this without falling in the water. I can.
You
Okay.
better figure this out, otherwise I'm gonna Google it because this is forever. I don't
I'm
know
just
where
trying to
else we can
find-
even go here. This
I'm
is
just trying to find an area.
just a
where we can
random
go up.
crack in the wall. Can we even do anything about that? I don't know if we have any bombs.
Am I supposed to get like an ice person up there, or how does that?
I mean, if you could.
Because I'm trying to remember how we got up there in the first place the first time.
I don't even know if we did this.
Yeah, we had to.
I don't know what this led to. Does it have anything to do with that winch down there?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, that winch probably controls the spikes over there.
But yeah, my thought was, I thought in this room there was an area we could get up.
I did add a new project to the list that I thought of this week. And if we ever roll it, I think it's gonna be a fun time, but it's gonna be a hell of a lot of work on my end. But I will manage. I think it would end up being a two-parter. But I think I'd be okay with that. Because I kind of wanted to do it all in one shot, but I think that'd be a bit too much.
Oh god damn it! I threw it too far. So I'm pretty sure I need to do. Because see how that goes up. My thought is maybe.
I see a bookshelf. Yeah, why don't you just bullshit the system? I mean, that's not gonna be able to do that from there, but at least it'll give you another chance.
I think it might. I think if I just throw it in the right.
Well, fair enough. You called out my bullshit.
But can I get over there in time? I cannot. Not by flying, at least.
You can't just keep your boomerang there forever?
I mean, not if I start flying, it recalls it.
Aw. Poo. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to make this work then without, like, additional flight mechanic.
Oh, I need to...
What the fuck are you doing, Leaf? You just casually defying the laws of physics. I mean, I know you use magic, but still. Leaf, you have no respect. So Mortal Kombat is a story that's been going on for way too long.
Well, yeah, but anyway, so because the time gods got mad, I'm gonna look elsewhere. I don't.
Now we have a bunch of new evil characters to play with.
No, so what ends up happening at the end of Mortal Kombat 11 is because time gets all fucked up, time gets shattered. We have people from Mortal Kombat 1 showing up, but it's the future, and so like young Sonya Blade meets her kid and all this stuff, right? And
are they pulling some Fire Emblem Fate shit?
And so what ends up happening
This is what happens when you fuck with the timeline too much. You create incredibly creepy versions of people that we already know.
Okay, I think I found it.
What the fuck are you doing?
I found something cool.
I found the wait, what? Are you serious, game? It turns out that the god was a human creation. And we're also paying attention to her.
This might just be an Easter egg? Was I not supposed to find this? I assumed this was how we got to the top of the mountain, but
no, you just found some you just found some bullshit.
The music even cut out when we entered this room and everything. That's kind of neat. And it's like, hey, Venus is a
leaf thing.
Is a experiment. She's not actually a god.
Well, it would be kind of weird for a god to exist in this story.
Fair enough. But yeah, so
you're dealing with hell versions of the characters, past versions of the characters, future versions of the characters.
Yeah, basically, there's all these different versions of different characters all around doing crazy shit, and essentially all reality starts fizzling.
Oh wait, how are they gonna write themselves out of that?
Well, so here's what ends up happening. All reality starts literally falling apart eventually, and then Liu Kang, I think the past him shows up, and like he's confused because like what do you mean I'm gonna one day like Raiden's gonna kill me, what? And they end up oh god, it's been a while since I've played through the story. I was gonna play through Mortal Kombat 11 on stream eventually. That was one of the ones I was gonna do. But anyway, yeah, what ends up happening is I forget exactly how.
This does sound like the perfect thing for the stream, though. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I forget exactly how, but Liu Kang ascends to godhood.
Wait, I thought Liu Kang was just like a guy who knew kung fu.
Yeah, he's the Bruce Lee character, but he's like the hero, so he's like the Ryu or the, you know, he's whatever character you want to insert as the main character of the fighting game.
He's the pseudo protagonist.
Yeah, he's like the main character. But what ends up happening is like he ends up ascending to godhood, but the universe is completely destroyed right at the end. So like,
it doesn't matter.
Well, there's no universe except for Liu Kang. Liu Kang restarts the universe. Liu Kang restarts the universe, and that's our new game.
Okay.
So people are back, but it's not the version of them we know. Like, Raiden's just a guy. Like he's a normal human and not a god now.
Can't allow him to be a god anymore. He, overrode his privileges. We had to take him away because there's a god council.
No, there is no god council anymore. There used to be a god council. There isn't anymore. There's literally only Liu Kang now.
There's literally only him. He's the only thing that exists.
He's the only god. Well, I mean, now there's a new reality. And so we don't know exactly what's going on in this new reality, but there's some crazy shit from the trailers that, like, is in the new reality, and I think I fucked that one up. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you might be able to make it work. So, it's a completely new slate. It's the second time they've done this, and anything can happen.
But the first time they did it, it wasn't a literal new universe, new versions of the characters. It was the same characters, but it was just the time we went back in time, and now, you know, something's gonna shift and we're gonna end up on a new timeline, but with the same characters, right? So the same characters are all there.
Fuck it, I'm done with this. We've been through this entire level already.
Yeah, I'm ready to Google it too. I haven't found anything.
Oh, and I was actually spot on about Dragon's Dogma. It came out mid-2012.
Okay.
Because if I'm gonna... One of these days, I'm gonna have it on record that I was right about something. I did make a decision, and it wasn't specifically about this. It was always gonna happen one way or the other. But, after Engage finishes, and I think I have some DLC, especially the Dark School DLC that I didn't really have time for. I gotta go back and do that. But after all that's finished, my next project, beyond my backlog, is gonna be Pokemon, so we're gonna have stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah? You're gonna go and play all the Pokemon games you haven't played?
Not all of them, because there's a ton of them, and I'm not interested in everything. Because, for example, that, I don't know if you remember it, but the trading card CD-ROM game, I'm not gonna do. I actually played that when I was a kid. And
I know there's a CD-ROM one. I know the Game Boy Color card game one.
I don't know if that one got on the list. It might have, but I would doubt it. Like, I got my list prepared. I would have to look at it again. Okay, I was Googling climbing up this den thing.
Snake mouth. My thought is maybe it's not back there, in some other place.
Okay, someone on Steam asked this question. Okay, so we come across a big door. The one you use rocks to push down buttons and then fell in a trap. There's a spring hidden behind a bush.
So in this room, there's... Found it.
And then apparently flight is involved.
Okay, so somewhere from up here we can fly, but we have to figure out... Oh, okay, it's just straight across, it looks like. Found it.
Oh, this actually looks really nice. That was it?
That's it. I don't see anything else here.
I think there's going to be some interesting stuff to talk about, especially since I'm on your recommendation from ages ago. I'll probably play the remakes of the main games instead of the originals. And I don't think I've ever played a Pokemon remake, so I think there'll be some stuff to talk about with that.
That sounds definitely not true. Have you ever played Fire Red as a kid?
No, I've never have.
Oh, really?
I played Pokemon Yellow Edition.
I would assume you played Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green.
No, I don't think I've ever played a remake.
Well, dang, that's crazy. You never played Platinum?
No, I played Platinum, but I wouldn't really consider that...
Oh, shit, hold on.
I don't know, would you really consider that a remake?
Hold on 1 second, I gotta go.
Is your apartment on fire? Well... how long should I give him if he's responding to a fire alarm? Like, 20 minutes? You know, while he's gone, I'll just for shits and giggles, I'll bring up my, Pokemon list. If you guys are fine with me alt-tabbing out. No, that's not my Pokemon list. You guys can see my Excel where I keep all of my lists. Yep, there's Fire Emblem. I didn't think it was going to take this long since it was only 12 games, but it ended up taking, like he said, it took about, like, probably 6 to 8 months. Here we go. That's going to take a while. I'm going to have to put on Pokemon Violet or whatever.
Okay, I'm back. My mother's coming to stay here tonight because she has a work thing in the cities tomorrow, and
I guess that's fair enough.
She called me several times to let her in, and I did not see my phone.
So for shits and giggles, I decided to just bring up my Pokemon list because I thought this might be interesting.
Gotcha.
First one is obviously the first main game. I don't think that's too interesting. After that, I'm pretty sure I tried to write this in chronological order, so I don't know if this one is actually correct, but the second one is Hey You Pikachu, which, I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage that, but I'll give it a shot. Because I'm sure emulating that's going to be a real pain in the ass. And then I wrote down the, I think what you were saying is probably this, because I did write down one of the trading card games. And then, Pokemon...
The Game Boy Color one?
Yeah, I'm thinking... This one's I just wrote down the Pokemon trading card game, so it could be either one.
No, that's what it is. That's what it's called.
And then, Pokemon Stadium, which I've actually never played.
Really?
Pokemon Snap. Then it's Pokemon Gold Edition. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I've actually played that back in the day, and that's gonna be kind of fun to revisit. No, I think I played Pokemon Puzzle League. I don't know if these are two different games. Then it's Pokemon Stadium 2, Pokemon 3rd Generation. I don't know if this one's gonna stick around, but I put down Pokemon Channel, Pokemon Coliseum, and Pokemon XD, obviously. Pokemon Trozei, the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Ranger, 4th Gen, and then that one's kind of up in the air, and then Pokemon Battle Revolution, Explorers of Sky Mystery Dungeon, the sequel to Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Rumble, Pokepark Wii Pikachu's Adventure, Guardian Signs, 5th Gen. I don't know what the hell this is, but I wrote down Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure. Pokemon Rumble Blast. Pokepark 2. Pokemon Conquest. Pokemon Black 2. Gates to Infinity. Pokemon Rumble U.
No, Jesus.
6th Gen. Pokemon Battle Trozei. Pokemon Rumble World. Super Mystery Dungeon, the Detective Pikachu game. And then, Pokemon Sun and Moon.
I remember what I was gonna do.
I'm not sure what this is, but I wrote down Pokemon Quest. Sword and Shield. New Snap. The Legends Arceus game, and then, is it 8th Gen? Or is it 9th Gen?
Sword and Shield is Gen 8, so...
Okay, so it
Gen
would be
9
9.
Sun and Moon is 7. Scarlet and Violet are 9.
So yeah, lots to do. It's obviously not going to be everything, because I'm not interested in everything, but it's going to be a lot of it.
I'm surprised you have whatever the fuck on there, because those are just puzzle games, and I think one of the ones you listed is a phone game.
I mean, that might be the case, especially since I don't know what these games are about.
Yeah, it's just like a Candy Crush, or like, essentially, if I remember correctly.
Well, I'll give it a reconsideration then, but I mean, I wrote it down originally, and I'm willing to trust my past self on this. Were we? Oh yeah, we were baking him some sort of sleep cake.
Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention to the text. I tried to buy what I thought it was. And so I don't know what it is. I've mixed everything I've found that has to do with sleep, but I think, like,
Do you want to give it another shot?
is it going to make a drowsy cake or something? I think it just wants me to get a drowsy cake. So I was like, I can just buy drowsy cakes. I don't need to make a drowsy cake. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy a drowsy cake and try to give it to him and see if that works. So let me do that first. But the problem was I just went to buy a drowsy cake, and then I was like, my items were full, but I didn't catch that because I was just clicking as fast as I can to get through everything.
Because there was that Pokemon fighting game that was released recently, and I'm not gonna bother with that one.
That's Pokken Tournament, and that wasn't recent.
Really?
That was on the Wii U.
Not even like a 2015 thing?
I mean, in that regard, yeah, maybe.
Well, I guess that was 8 years ago.
But like, you know, that game when it originally came out, Gen 6 was the newest gen when it first came out. We are 3 gens past that.
So it was definitely recently. Wait, why are we back here?
Because I was buying the drowsy cake, and then I was going to try to give him the drowsy cake.
Dude. I mean, yeah, you can. We've done that all the time. Okay, go buy another cake. You could just eat a toaster, right? Maybe this guy's problem is just like extreme anxiety. I'm thinking he's just bullshitting us. How the hell do you make candy with flour?
We're gonna guess Numdart and...
I mean, that...
The Wi-Fi password, you're gonna have to ask Spencer.
I mean, that would cause paralysis. I don't know
I
if
always
that's
forget it. Well, but shocking and paralysis are the same thing in this game.
So maybe it'll work. I mean, we have infinite flour. We can just keep trying.
Hmm? No. See all these locks? You have to find our personal internet, which is this one. But then I don't know the password, so I just sent Spencer a message.
All of the cake. Could you bring me 5 different kinds of cake? Well, why didn't you just ask for us and ask that in the first place?
Yeah, I think it must be... I'm gonna guess a numbnail dart for the electricity, and then plus flour. It's that. That's the password right there.
The password is password. Gub was just staring me down, wondering what the hell's going on. His second personality is no longer telling him what to do. That guy in the background is just flitting back and forth. One of his legs is redder than the other. Man ended up with a prosthetic leg after he got it trapped in a quicksand hole. Had to cut off his leg to survive. Let's steal that guy's giant ball from the background. Auction it back to him.
Okay, let's take a look here.
So what's the old plan?
I'm gonna try to put the numb dart with the...
You're not allowed to have more than 15 items in this universe. Eat this bomb instead. Yeah, just eat the crunchy leaf. Here you go, make cake. Make electric cake. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Put this stick in a cake to make a stick cake. Wait, that actually made something?
I made a drowsy cake, god damn it!
You made more drowsy cake! Congratulations! Hey, can we put our pet snapping thing in a cake? Can we just cook that now?
No, we're not cooking Chompy.
Aw, but he's so delicious.
I gotta find an electric item that exists in this game, and I have to.
Well, tell me when you're
a cake, but I have to figure out what electric item is sitting around someplace. I gotta figure out where I can buy it.
Just put a toaster in a cake; it'll work. You need to stop complicating yourself. Otherwise, we'll never get this quest done. Put a toaster in a birthday cake.
Yeah, but we don't have a toaster to put into a birthday cake now, do we?
Well, you're going to the plant, and they have toasters. Because they're the only ones...
My thought is the power plant might have an electric-related item in their shop.
That bitch has still not painted with that paint we got her. And wasn't she the one who paid us with a library book?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because the Bee Kingdom is the only one who decides to work with the power of technology.
And what's this berry at the end do? Shockberry! Yes, it has to be this.
That makes less sense than the numbnail dart thing. Why is there a hologram of Sister Lady?
It's not the sister. The sister's the artist, remember?
Well, why is she in the shop of the plant?
She wasn't!
Who's Lady?
The head of the power plant. This is what Sister looks like.
Why do they look the same?
They don't!
They're just wearing different hats. This ain't One Piece where you can disguise yourself by wearing another hat.
Well, you're racist against bees is what I learned today.
It's kinda hard to be racist against a two-dimensional being.
Well, you still are, so good job, you did it.
That's not a race. You can't defy the laws of physics and call yourself a race.
It's a race in this game.
Well, this game doesn't actually exist.
Sure it does.
It's all an elaborate ruse to make $20. No, let's go back and get the flower from the golden place, even though it's not there, and then we'll just waste our time even more. Well, you just made V fall asleep, and now the quest will never get finished. I'm surprised that the thing that made me energized halfway through this episode was you calling me racist.
I mean, you thought all the bees looked the same.
That's because they have a terrible hat-wearing culture. Like, look at this guy. He looks exactly the same as that other guy from the plant. The science man. Clearly they're brothers.
I think it's a girl.
Oh yeah, isn't this
Shot candy, we did it.
Isn't this that weird place where all the women have beards?
I mean, they all have tufts of hair around their necks because they're bees, but not a beard.
This culture just doesn't make sense. We're gonna have to knock down the beehive. And they'll retaliate at us with rocket launchers and tanks and murder us for our terribleness.
Who wanted this again? Oh yeah, the guy over here.
They've already developed battle robots. They're gonna destroy us every way they can think of. I mean, the only reason they haven't conquered everywhere is because they just want to stay in their beehive.
Oh, it's the termites that want to stay in their thing. I will take that. That is a decent reward.
Was it really for the 2 recipes? The 4 trips? Wait, we're already down to this? God, we've been flying through these stupid things.
Yeah. So these 2 are the last 2 I'm gonna do. So now it's this one, which I forget where she is.
Didn't we?
She's in Defiant Root, so we were
Oh yeah, we just
there.
need to find her.
But we're here. We're here, so I'm gonna go see about the guy who wants us to study seedlings, because that might just be like show him the bestiary and like make sure you have fought all the seedling enemies.
See, this is why you should have been the one playing Spiritfarer, and you technically are. Is because I can't keep all this shit in my brain.
I'm just trying to remember which. He's in one of the apartment buildings on one of the floors, but I don't remember which one, because there's 2 apartment buildings. This is the one with the microwave.
Is that the one that just does free cooking because it's a microwave?
I mean, all the chefs do it for free too. It's essentially this city's chef is
Because no one in this stupid city has learned how to cook.
apparently.
They have 2 assassins back there, but they have no cooks. Not even a bullshit fry cook that shows up for his 2-hour shift drunk.
Oh, I could have bought the shockberry here. No, the numb bomb. These are all bombs.
This place is fucked up and sketchy.
Yeah, there they are. They're in the room here to the left.
Is it the exercise person?
That's this one.
How many seedlings do we have to murder for this? We've already murdered their king. Do we have to defeat them again? I mean, we've defeated plenty of them. Wait, we already are?
Yeah. I was like $5 says we've already killed 50 seedlings.
Well, I wasn't gonna take that bet. That's a bullshit bet. You can find special things, such as seedlings.
It's the gold seedlings. It increases our chances of finding the gold seedlings, I'm guessing.
But isn't that impossible for us to kill?
No, it's just difficult to kill. But we've killed them the last couple times we've come across them. I want to see how much points that metal takes.
7.
My hope is that it's a 0-1, but
No, that's way too good.
1.
Okay, fair enough. That's worth of 1 point. Too bad it's gonna take us 30 years to level up.
Okay, so we just gotta go to Defiant Root for that one lady, right? That's all it was, and then the last 2.
Well, you still have to find 5 more library books. Clearly, we're gonna have to drop everything and finish that quest.
I mean, I assume we'll just get more side quests that give us more. Like, down the road, there'll be more side quests.
You know what's really gonna piss me off is that if we go back to town, and then just 5 more side quests have just mysteriously appeared. It's like, God damn it, we're in a Sisyphean task, and we're never getting out of this hole. This hole was made for me, and it's my personal hell. Get me out of here! This game has turned into the side quest trap. Now it's just
Defiant Root for the one lady.
Now it's just growing dailies and minutes and weeklies all out of the blue.
Actually, this works out perfectly, because we have to go to the entrance of the grass place specifically, which is not where the shortcut is. But the entrance to the grass place isn't far from Defiant Root, so as soon as I find out where the medicine lady is...
Is the swamp seriously connected to the desert?
Here, let's check if there's any more... Nope, there is no extra side quests. There she
I
is.
think you're lying to me, game. You always do. Wait, it's magic. We couldn't have just kept that. It's magic. Hey, it's another thing. I mean, V, you saw I held it up. Wait, is Leaf dunking on her too? Okay, so that potted plant's gonna have... I don't even know what the hell this Sophie thing is supposed to do. Why is it important? Who cares? Oh, break that rock for no reason. Fuck that rock. Now what's our reward? Fuck you, game. That deserved a reward.
I mean, we might have already done that. You know?
I don't know how late game this rock breaking thing even is. When did we get it?
We got it in the jungle.
There's a rock back there. A little rock. Let's fuck it up.
Yeah, the jungle's this way, so...
Oh, there's a quest standing here.
Well, yeah, she said she'd meet us at the beginning of the jungle area, so I went this way because this is the beginning of the jungle area.
The beginning isn't the end? I thought it always was. That's what they keep saying in those stories. She just needs someone to carry her ass across the swamp.
I don't know if she needs us to go across the swamp, or if she needs us to go this way.
Well, where is the Wasp Kingdom?
Well, so there's a shortcut to the Wasp Kingdom this way that we couldn't do until after we got through the swamp, because we needed the flight ability, I think, which we got in the... No, we didn't get the flight in the swamp. We got something in the swamp that we need to hear. Oh, we got the rock breaking at the beginning of the swamp, I think.
Is she going to accept that shortcut?
Well, we'll see. I assume she'll disappear from behind me if we end up in a place where we can't. Oh, what's this?
Oh, it's one of those danger things. Okay, now feed it to Kavu. Well, clearly that rock is part of the... No, never mind. You didn't even let me do my stupid joke.
Oh yeah, we still don't know what this room's for. We've been to this room once before. There's no hidden boss here that we know of.
Yeah, and our escort disappeared.
Yeah, so that's a room that she's not tied to, but she is tied to these rooms. So.
There's gotta be like another 1 or 2 super bosses.
Could be.
I'm trying to... Just popped into my brain. There's an item behind that log. Look at it. Or that's a rock, I don't know. That was a weird place to put a detail like that.
I think it's a spike from the vines in the background.
Damn it, I thought I was so clever for seeing that. Yeah, they're just like... They're just going through the ground. That's how vines work. That's a really big pile of rocks. Well, you killed the fuck out of that guy.
Oh yeah, I think... If we keep going this way...
See, in order to break bigger rocks...
If we go in here, and she's still behind me...
Nope.
She's fucking not, because right over here is the fucking Wasp Kingdom. Because this is the shortcut that unlocked once we got to the Wasp. Damn it!
Walk around! This isn't the correct cab service if you don't do the full circuit. Says Karen. Karen Bug. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and recollect all the DLC I have to go do. Because I know I have to go back to that 3 houses thing. And the problem was I was gonna try and find the Kirby DLC, but I couldn't fucking find it. So I don't know if it was a free update and it was just misclassified.
For what?
It was a new one based on, I think, the original Kirby game and Robobot. They added a couple new islands.
It might have just been an update.
I don't think Engage has any DLC I really gave a shit about, because I think it was mostly just adding characters.
Nope, it's a story.
I'll have to take another look at it then. Okay, so we have to find Rebel.
The first stuff they released were just missions that added more rings, but those those DLC rings lead into a story.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet, but the first couple missions, because they each like mission had a different release date, and then once all the missions were out, like a week or 2 later, they dropped the whole like story thing.
Okay. The DLC for Sparks of Hope obviously doesn't exist yet. I know the new Zelda game's probably gonna have DLC in about 6 months, so I'll have to remember that. Elden Ring has his DLC, but I don't know when the hell that's gonna come out. It might be 6 months, it might be a year, I have no fucking idea. You know what would be the ultimate joke is that they made a version 2 of that queen lady who was terrible. And it's like, now you have to fight her 3 times in a row. Ha ha ha. And now she does well, no, she already did poison damage. So we just walked into this guy's house?
No, this is an area we couldn't get to before. And I was like, maybe this is where the sister is. Because this is an area we couldn't go to before the first time we came here. So I was like, maybe we can go now.
I love how V was like, yeah, we're gonna rob this guy. Fuck him. Oh, he just gets 2 attacks off the bat. Riz? This guy has to be like the easiest mini-boss ever. He's got like... I mean, I know he has 2 attacks, but he has 75 health, and that's not actually a lot. He doesn't even get like unique boss music. You think this guy's gonna be a good trading card?
I don't know.
Because I know you're gonna want to know. I know you. So he deployed some sort of like subterranean drone?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Do you have any counter for that? Okay, so he has a poison spear.
Oh, my game fucking wonked out on me.
I love how it wonked out on you during a QTE.
Right?
Just for the ultimate fuck you. What about the first drone?
It's gonna go off next turn.
What are these fucking things? Did the tattle even tell us anything about this? You could try and go for a team attack. You have the mana for it.
Nah.
I mean, he doesn't really justify it, so... Hasn't he been spending, like, his double attack points just putting drones in the ground?
Yeah.
What's the point? You're really gonna poison the poison fucker?
Yeah, why not?
You're gonna really... What is this battle? Like, if... Okay, never mind. I mean, he's gonna be dead in 2 turns. It doesn't matter. Okay, maybe 3 turns, considering Leaf is a block of ice. I mean, it's a lot of DLC, but I think a lot of it's gonna be really short. So I'm not worried about it. Well, now your entire team is gonna die. Of the horrible sickness. The horrible sickness known as this mortal coil. Okay, can you do 7 damage?
I think so.
Have you done your math today?
Oh, I don't think I can. Because I don't have the pink ribbon equipped. If I had the pink ribbon, I could. But I paralyzed him, so he didn't get a turn, so there's that.
Well, his drone took his turn for him. We still haven't leveled up, Kabu. Come on. How long is this gonna take? What was even here to poach? Or is this guy like some sort of dragonfly? we killed him and he's just fine with it. Well, we found a hidden area, which means you get 3 more side quests.
Could be. Okay, so clearly her sister's not here, because, hey, you're right, we do get a side quest.
I mean, we've been there, but how do you know we've been through the desert? Oh yeah, that guy. Haven't we made that already?
I don't know, maybe.
Just go get a nutty cake. You know what nuts are, right? Oh, here's a port. I thought you guys lived in a land where, like, fish existed. I mean, you're also the only one who has eyes. Eh. I mean, I know that was a free badge, but still. It's not great.
Another lore book.
Yeah, but it's full of worms. This isn't gonna tell us anything. God, that badge is worth its weight in diamonds at this point.
Right.
Because you would have had to do all 3 of those battles. And they'd be worth nothing. That looks like a sister, right?
No, this is the other quest that's in this area.
How did this guy get lost twice? What's a leaf bug?
The bugs that look like leaves that are in the swamp that we fought.
I do not remember the swamp very much.
Now we have 2 extra people. So if I go
Yeah.
into the swamp, do I lose the one lady though? No, I don't.
We got the full 6-person D&D team.
Because I guess we have to just venture through the whole swamp.
I thought this lady would be, like, in the grass part. Did we actually go to everywhere in grassland part?
Everywhere that isn't the
dungeon? Also, you just killed our escorts again. You monster.
God, excuse me.
Unfortunately, Cheddar has caught the lurgy. Because he
No,
is a
I'm
man
just-
made of cheese.
There's just been sneezing a lot lately.
Check back next week when I have to give Cheddar a funeral. Cheddar dies of internet
These are leaf
lurgy.
bugs.
Cheddar dies of drowning for the 7th time.
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least it didn't fuck you over too bad. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just kind of looking forward to the actual break from Fire Emblem and get to play an actually, like, baby level RPG for once. Fire Emblem could be a bit stressful of a game. Which is kind of ironic to say, considering that I'm playing on, like, the lowest difficulty. I'm kind of surprised, well, no, I'm probably playing on low for specific preference, but I don't know if, like, the traditional permadeath is, like, the way that the game's meant to be played. I don't know. Is that a sister?
The red one's the sister.
Well, Lost troopers have feelings too. At least I think they do. Wasps are people, right?
Yeah.
Is she just trying to be edgy? I mean, her name is literally Rebel. Okay, so classic thing is just, this is a misunderstanding. Is this place like 50 miles from Metal Island?
Pretty far from Metal Island, but also this is the kingdom that wants to like basically destroy everybody that isn't a wasp. So it's not.
Hey, another TP plus medal. Well, at least quest is taken care of. Let's shove the other lady into a swamp.
Yeah, now we have to run back into the swamp because I took a shortcut to save us time in the swamp, and it was not the right place we needed to be.
Well, I would find it very odd if both side quests were at the same place.
Well, my thought was maybe hers is towards the end of the swamp zone, and then the person looking for her sister, hers was right where the wasps, were.
Well, I guess you're right about that if you were thinking about that before.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking about it. I was like, because this lady's is 100% in the swamp. Like, wherever her missing person, her butler is, it's in the swamp.
Oh yeah, we're looking for a guy named Seb, and I have no idea what Seb looks like.
I also don't remember what he looks like, because,
he looks like
we have saved him. We've saved him once before.
He looks like an NPC. He looks like that guy.
If I remember correctly, he's short. Like, he's shorter to the ground.
It turns out that he's a Stunfisk.
Oh my god, fine, we're freezing the water droplet.
And then the water droplet breaks free.
The water droplets don't.
Well, unfortunately, you found the one place that has sentient water. You found the land of the water elementals.
I mean, there is one place where it does. There's like a part in the desert where we had to do a water thing, and that one.
Yeah, it looked like that guy. That guy's the guy we're looking for.
No, that's one of the Leaf Warrior guys.
Well, Leaf Warrior guys have feelings too. He's probably the guy we're looking for.
Oh, hold on. Sev, dear, are you in here? Wait for us. Okay, so this probably means he's in here somewhere. He's like in this.
Either that or this is the ultimate trolling from an... Well, I mean, it's the revenge now for you drowning her 3 times.
There he is.
Oh yeah, that guy does look familiar. I mean, I guess this one could be a 2-star quest, but this one seemed like really easy. Why the hell are you constantly wandering off into weird places? I don't know. I think we've talked to you there before.
No, we have not. She lives in the house that I assume has been locked the entire game.
And it'll still
unlock.
And it'll still be locked for the ultimate troll.
Thank God. Thank God for this. You want to just immediately go where she said? Yes. Yes, I do. I do not want to walk all the way back there. Yeah, see, it's unlocked now.
It's just a library. You're just stealing her stolen library book. That's not how vigilantism works. And now you're literally just stealing her food. $30 is not enough. Give us more. What? Is this just a hat? What the fuck are we supposed to do with this? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about, like, the ladybugs?
Oh.
Yeah, I need a butler for my 1-bedroom house.
Yeah, so I guess this might start some weird like non-quest quest, you know? Like it's not
Yeah.
a written quest, but there's like if you give this umbrella to this person, they give you a thing that you go give this person, you know.
The best form of quest, the one that makes no fucking sense.
I mean, it's the one where there isn't anything written, you just have to memorize it as you go. So she said maybe I should give it to those siblings. So now we just gotta talk to every sibling we know.
Oh god, that's gonna take way too long. Oh, it's gonna take forever.
I mean, I don't think we know that many siblings.
I don't know, we met plenty of NPCs, and we've also forgotten plenty of NPCs.
Protects the wearer from harsh sunlight.
Do we know any pairs that live in the desert?
Oh, we might. We can go look at the very least. I'm gonna go hand in all the library books we're currently carrying because we're carrying a bunch.
A bunch meaning 3.
Yeah.
Well, we better get a move on because we got about just under an hour to get all these side quests finished. God damn it, bookshelf, why aren't you filling up faster? One of these updates, we're gonna have to go back here. Oh yeah, her thing. We need a
Deliver a
nutty cake. Do we know what a peanut is? Okay, which one of you has cakes?
Cake would be flour, probably, but I don't know what item is combined to make a nutty cake. Might just want to Google how to make a nutty cake to save us time. Oh no, I bet I know what it is. Hold on.
No, it's probably that thing that's sold in the desert.
Well, yeah, there's a literal like nut item we can throw at people for like 1 damage. Remember? It's probably that plus flour.
Oh yeah, that thing that's in the golden place. Or the desert.
Is that where we can buy it?
I'm pretty sure because that shop has really shitty items. Like, pretty terrible.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. It is called a seed though, so I don't know if it's gonna work for nutty.
Well, we can always try.
We'll try
that
yeah,
shop.
Let's try.
I mean, you didn't buy it, so.
Did I not?
Yeah, she was like, hey, your pants are full.
God damn it.
Your pants are full of bullshit. Stop it. Damn it, we could have used that as a poisoner. We could have also used it to kill Leaf. And now look at us. Well, now V's frozen. We're gonna have to drag her frozen ass all around with us. Yeah, I thought you were taking my advice and going back to the desert to buy that thing that looked like a coffee bean.
You can try that next. Where's the desert? Ah!
Well, it's the yellow one.
Yeah, there's 2 yellow ones down there, by the way.
No, that one's orange. The other one's
golden,
orange.
The golden one. Anyway, I think one of the lore books is up. Yeah, one of the lore books is up there. So we just gotta figure out how to get.
Well, unfortunately, we can't
door.
figure out who lives here. We have not unlocked the ability to open doors. Congratulations, you're up here.
Well, that was so cool that I found that, but I thought maybe there was a door on this side or something.
No, we don't believe in double doors. That's way too much work. That guy's just thinking about his life. And how it sucks.
Can you Google how to get this one?
I mean, I guess I can if it means...
Defiant Rut in second floor lore book.
If it means that much to you.
Yeah, I want to see if we can get it.
You can. It's a late game, achievement.
Oh. Like post feeding the game or what?
That'd be pretty funny, though.
Oh, you weren't. That wasn't you actually looking it up. Got it.
I thought you'd see through that really bad joke.
Oh, that has made another cake. Albeit, we can just buy nutty cakes from her. We made one, but you can just buy nutty cakes from her. Actually, it might be faster. Just go this way.
Apparently it has something to do with the inn in the termite kingdom.
Really?
That is my lore master hint of the day. If you want any more hints, you can talk to the fortune teller. Or you can bug me for 5 seconds, and then I'll break.
I'll go check it out here in a second once we could deliver.
What are... Oh yeah, you're going back to Swamp Bug Lady.
She's not in the swamp, it's in the jungle, but yeah, I'm going back to the Fisher village person. That's not where I need to go.
We can't just slap it in a mailbox and mail it to them?
Nope.
There's no address, like one jungle lane that we can use?
I mean, they're not very far.
Nah, this is way too far.
This is way too far?
This is like 4 screens, that's too far. They need to move next door. He just tried it from all the way over there. I mean, it was a pretty easy quest, so star piece seems fair. Welcome to the new area. Now you're stuck in this bowl. This bowl that goes nowhere.
What?
This one has spiders, so you can't kill it.
Apparently this fight is strong enough for us to actually fight.
Well, it might actually be worth time. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be, but we'll find out.
I mean, you're stuck in it, so... Can't trust everything you see on the old water. 2 points are worthwhile, right? I mean, it's a whole 2 points. At least for our half update, we got through your 12 side quests. I don't know what else we're gonna have time for, considering it's almost 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, there's a guy who wants to drown.
This is just like a thing you have to like just talk to her.
I don't know. Is she like on the sign at the other thing?
Yeah, their faces are on the door, like by the door.
So yeah, just talk to every NPC. Doesn't matter. Why the hell would a tourist want to be in an apartment?
Hmm.
I mean, sure, why not?
Okay, so we don't actually have to escort her. I thought we were...
No, she'll walk back. I mean, there's a subway. A subway you have to walk in. Okay, we have one quest.
It's just the library books.
The library books are our last quest. Let's drum up every last one right now. We did it! We did the side quests.
Oh wait, I need to go to the Defiant Room to get the book. That's what I need to do.
Nah, let's just stay in the Ant Kingdom. Let's just retire with our Saving the World quest half finished. I'm sure the Queen won't mind. The Queen who's evil. Hey, half price.
How many books are we missing, do you know?
It looked like around, like, 6. It's probably a decent amount. Like, that second shelf looked like it was only half full.
Right.
You and your completionism are gonna be the death of this LP. Just like the actual Paper Mario. Yeah, that is half full. So yeah, probably about another 6.
7. Looks like 7. If I count the... Well, this one... Oh yeah, this shelf starts on the second spot. So yes, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. 6 brings us to this one. So yeah. Okay, so we just gotta...
Let's pull out the pixelator and math this out.
Yeah, it looks like 6.
Now...
I'm gonna spend my crystal berries while we're here, because I think I have a bunch of crystal berries saved up.
What can we... Oh yeah, that's
might as well see if there's anything good.
The evil badge shop.
My poison strat, I don't think is worth it. I think the strat we have right now is way better, so I might forego all the poison. I might keep like the poison heal one on, but like other than that,
the poison heal one might be the most expensive of the lot. And so we're fucked. Wait, how many stupid things do we have? 7. It's not great.
on this one.
But that costs 5. That's so many.
But it boosts the front ally's defense by 1.
Here's a poison mask. Buy it. Buy the poison mask. Buy my stuff. I'm evil. I have cookies. I mean, you're out of money.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I saw the. Ooh, this guy seems new.
Oh, it's the Dark Cherries guy. Wait, he's trying to sell us cherries? Just ask him what the hell. Okay.
Mm.
So they're money and a cooking ingredient.
I've just been selling them as I get them.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be like, hey, I'm gonna start cooking these things when we don't know what we get out of that.
And the description of the dark cherries is that they're valuable, so their instinct tells me to sell them because I assume that's what they're there for.
Anyway, welcome back to town. You have no badge points.
Right, we have a lot of badges too that I want to equip because we got these TP plus ones I want to equip.
We have lots of stuff.
We could put power exchange
8
on someone.
points?
We could put front support on.
No, you can't. I was gonna take all of our money.
I know, there's a lot of shit.
Jesus Christ.
If I take off the poison ones, that's 5 points there.
You're gonna have to find, like, everything. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of enough stuff to get that one more point. I'm sorry, but you are out of badge points.
Yeah, we just need to level up more.
It's kind of hard to do that when 60% of the game just gets killed whenever we go anywhere. And we can't beat up Battle City people, so that doesn't work either. We can't kill them for experience. Okay, so how does our quest start here?
Oh, this is just a very easy to get to port. That's why our quest starts here, because the main story we have to sail somewhere for the main story right now.
Damn you, Metal Island! Reveal your secrets to me! Me and my submarine. My submarine the size of a tin can. Is it beyond this stick? How about this other stick? Can we kill this bee for it? That bee gave up way too quickly.
Can we go underwater?
No.
I thought there was a mechanic where we could go underwater. Yeah, we can. There we go.
No. Apparently it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's Rubber Prison. We just here.
Yeah, that's why we needed because the chapter started with, hey, we gotta go to Rubber Prison, but it's like, oh, but we can't go to Rubber Prison because we need a way to cross the water. And then I was like, okay, go to the termites to cross the water.
Okay, time to pull out our speedrun pants. So the wasps just decided to take over a prison?
Yeah, I assume they attacked it and they took it over.
But why? It's a prison.
Because there's an entrance here into where the everlasting sapling is, or whatever it's called.
Okay. Is this game trying to be Silent Hill 2? It's in the prison. That makes no sense.
I mean, it's what became a prison. It's what the bugs made a prison out of.
So is this just gonna be like 5 floors of just like constant attacks? I mean, at least we get to hear this all the time. That might be partially worth it. I don't know, 14 health seems like a bit of a lot. How tough are these guys anyway? Holy shit, they're worth 8 points. Oh wait, that was it? That guy did 2 damage. That was on 1 attack. Jeez, leveling up's gonna be stupid fast now.
Yeah, that's how it always is when we go to an area that's like the area we're supposed to be for the game.
Welcome to prison. Okay. We need to have a sign up, you know, for all the times that the prison wards keep locking themselves in prison.
That's probably where the shortcut is, but we probably have to get there at some point.
Either that or this game's gonna have a really annoying stealth section.
Or it has like a... This is a theory, watch.
Huh.
Figured it out.
Oh, fair enough. You called my bullshit, game. Okay, this guy's got drill arms. This is the one guy. Just one dude. It's not a lot of dude. Oh, come on. That didn't even do 1 damage. Boo. Boo. You need to fight, like, 2 more dudes, and that's it. Okay, stick the umbrella in it. We have security standards here, god damn it. You better follow the rules.
Here's a map. There's a map here, so...
Why is there's only 3 floors? I guess maybe technically 4. And the boss is on the left, on the top.
Yeah, that's probably right. What are these?
Well,
See these, like, green dots? Are those switches? Is that what those green dots are?
I'm not gonna be able to tell you what the answer is.
No, but what do you think? I'm asking for your opinion.
I mean, they could be anything. It's not... My opinion's not gonna be a good answer either way.
I think the green dots might be switches, because on the map, they were where... Like... They're like where the switches were.
Wait, so what's
well, that door's locked, so...
So what's the answer here?
Oh, I'll look around that room again.
Was there like a forward entrance that we missed? Is there like a secret entrance to a room? Put our explorer permit in it. Wait, what?
That works. Explorers and visitors do not lose your permit.
Oh.
Otherwise, we assume you're...
Okay.
I was like, that sign I remember mentioned our permit, so...
Sure. See, we built a prison that made it impossible for us to do anything in it. Because we're smart. We just make the prisoners walk across these vines all the time to kill them. Nah, it's one of those box guys, too. Well, that's a shame. Oh, one guy. I thought these guys usually are, like, back up to, like, other people. What is that? Does that mean he's dizzy?
Maybe his bombs could get triggered by something?
Well, I'll just finish him off. He's dead. That guy was not worth 8 points.
9. He gave us 9, not 8.
Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out this puzzle. Where could the puzzle be?
Come on, you.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to get the diagonal you need. And also the range. I would say check out the wooden cage. Well, that was easy. This is gonna be a Zelda puzzle yet, god damn it.
I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out this... Oh, this spring, maybe? I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what that spring might be for.
And we're gonna do that by walking out of the prison.
Oh, I accidentally... Whatever, we got the key, so...
That's not a big lock, that's a regular lock.
And there's some kind of new enemy.
Yeah, that makes sense. These guys need to stop doing single prison guards. It's not helping. You need to have, like, groups of 4 of them. Come on, level up. Okay, so what's your choice gonna be? You and your badge points.
I also got a bonus 2 TP.
Sure. That's how the choice works. Maybe the green ones are locked doors?
No, I think it's switches, but...
So what are you gonna pick?
I have 3 points to equip.
You really gonna go for life cast?
No, I'm looking at stuff.
You're gonna have to make a big investment for that front support. Jesus Christ.
Right? I want that front support so bad, you don't even know.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to make a pretty big sacrifice.
I want power exchange, but front support might be worth it. I don't know.
Welp.
That I can give up back support for front support. Keep the power exchange of V. It just makes V more fragile, because back support was keeping V stronger.
The sacrifices that we have to make for our combos.
V's...
How are these guys fighters when they're, like, they're rooted to the ground? Not exactly gonna be the way they're employing the criminals. Oh, they also all have double attack, which is not great. I mean, they have 0 defense, but they can maybe do a lot of damage. They don't really give us the specs on their attacks. Whole 5 XP, really? Can't do any better? I thought he was gonna, like, throw his iron ball at us.
They probably have a move that does that, but that's not the move they did.
Yeah, the move they did doesn't do anything. And waboosh. I mean, it's still 10 XP, and we only need to do that 13 times. The lever to progression was in their jail cell. Aw, damn. We still have to fight him. Oh, come on. That guy was like from 4 chapters ago. That guy's not gonna do anything.
Well, I think they got updated stats.
I mean, it's
Because
still...
these spear guys were in like the first chapter, just the normal goons, and there's no way they had 13 HP the first time we fought them.
Well, yeah, but, you know, that was like... I don't know, I thought that was like a special enemy case. I mean, they were the first enemies, but still, they didn't really exactly belong there. Yeah, not really. I am unimpressed.
I mean, that was 1 damage on block, but back support or front support made it, you know, more. Oh, so those guys don't give any EXP, so there's that. So they are the weakest enemy that we're gonna come across in here.
Okay, so we only have to level up 1 more time, and then that B guy is done for. He's on the list. Here's a rock. Are we gonna have to hit this to, like, the other side of the room?
No, we have to hit it over here, because see, I can't jump on this, but if we put the rock next to it, I can.
You haven't unlocked double jump yet? This late in the game?
Game never gave me double jump.
Bro needs to do some squats. Kabu, I thought you were better than this. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Erase that cage. I don't know if that does anything, but we'll find out.
Well, you have to get up into the ceiling first to figure that out. We're gonna have to do some experimentating here. Okay. Hey, it's those guys again. Why do they keep getting thrown in jail?
Well, because we beat these guys up earlier, remember? They were criminals. And criminals get sent here.
Dang, I thought they were decent people.
I want to see what happens if we open up the cell.
Is this a switch to actually do that?
Yeah, it did it in the other room. See, that side with the bread is locked and that side's open. That's what it did in the last room.
Well, do you want to have a refight?
Potentially. I just want to know. Oh, you could just talk to him.
Fair enough. Catching up on some old times. We got 2 bros that we can go fight. The 3rd floor bridge. Wait, Leaf has 3 attacks.
Yeah, because whoever is the one that stunned them is the one that gets the extra attack. Or whoever I hit them with after I stun them. Which is why I prefer to do it on V, because every sequential attack lowers in damage, so like, watch. Then the next one...
Does
we'll do
1
like
damage.
We'll do like 1, yeah.
Leaf, you suck. Get some stamina, man. I can see you sweating over there. These guys are the dumbest enemies.
Ow. Kicked me.
Why do these guys exist? V is always raising the roof. Did you really need that prison bread?
Yes.
It's probably not gonna taste good. It's bad bread and you know it. Okay, we're gonna need a key. So we're gonna need to solve a puzzle. So we're gonna need a battle plan.
Oh, this is wonk.
Well, you're gonna have to put some timing to use. Now you can sneak your way in there, that's good enough. You might have opened the door, but I ain't taking it. Okay, someone's trying to find something. If we show this to people, they'll finally believe us that the Ant King is...
That fucked me.
Yeah, why not? Physics!
Well, I guess we gotta wait for it to go by.
Even in a 2D game, we understand how physics works. Well, way to lock yourself in jail, V. V, you gotta stop hurting yourself. It's making the team look bad.
Is that everything in this room? Yes, yes it is. Okay.
So what ultimate secret is behind this dumb thing?
Anyway, now I want to look out this door.
Welp. We got nails. Does that help? Okay, but what if we make you fight 2 people at the same time? Does that sound scary? Uh...
That would have been 5 damage if it wasn't for that badge.
Huh.
Instead it was 2. Because it was, each one of those ticks would have done 1 more damage if it wasn't for the badge I equipped.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that these guys, the enemies, have seen a lot of opportunities to throw around Kabu. So you're not always going to get that guarantee that they're going to go for him.
Right.
And unfortunately, Chompy cannot bite through steel. I don't know, these guys might just be shit. It's kind of weird that these shitty enemies are the ones that are actually giving us really good experience. Now can you fight my prisoner brother? And also me, key holder guy? After we get this key and figure out what to do with it, should probably start figuring out a jumping off point after that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because we're about to hit our old time-o.
We are getting to that time.
On the old Sunday. Then we'll have to have a quick chatty-o about next week, because it's going to be getting rescheduled. I think that next week is going to be a Saturday, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, it might be.
Well, I know it'll
I'll
definitely
have to
not.
keep you posted. I'm gonna try to see a movie with my dad Saturday, but depending on the time.
Well, I know it's definitely not going to be Friday. And we'll talk about it a little more.
Oh, I did that in the wrong order.
I mean, it seems like even the optimal order you had.
No, so Kabu's attack would have knocked him out of this stance.
Yeah, but I was still gonna say that even when you were doing the optimal order, like, you were still leaving it with like 1 HP. Yeah, these driller guys are really not worth really thinking about at this point. They're worth way too much in experience. That's like 10 XP for a driller. No, unfortunately, we decided to lock up that door forever for some fucking reason. We didn't know what we were thinking either. Were they gonna be doing that thing where you, like, get beyond the locked door, and then beyond the locked door there's a second locked door?
I don't know, we'll find out where the other locked door is.
Because I fucking hate that shit. God, that's so fucking dumb. Need to have a puzzle. So, was this an Ant Kingdom prison?
That's what they said, yeah.
Because there's portraits of the queen here.
Yeah, they said it was the Ant Kingdom prison.
Throw them in the soup. Oh, come on. Now they finally get to the 3s. I mean, I know that the thugs aren't going to do anything, but still. They have 1 defense point. That's too much defense for a terrible enemy. You gotta watch out for those ruffians. They got double attack. They can be twice as useless. Oh, fair enough. They did big damage to V. Whoever this guy is. Jeez, 3 damage for a shitty enemy like this.
That's why I want them to attack Kabu. You gotta remember, both of my guys that aren't Kabu right now have -1 defense. So they take an extra point of damage from all attacks.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. Oh, the
But
guy gave us...
Kabu takes a good portion of not that. Whatever.
I mean, it's not too bad. This enemy lineup's a lot better than the damn last one. Taking out the bigger threat in the back. It's a good old
That's
plan.
my thought. I think this thing can do more damage, so I figured I'd...
Well, unless you can get Kabu to run fast, I don't think it's gonna be enough damage. At least we should get about 9 experience out of this. Or maybe 11 experience. We got a gym here for all of our great employees.
No, I was gonna say it's a prison gym. It's not for the employees.
The great prison gym. For the prison that's no longer in business. Yeah, these bomb boys are not doing good work.
They stole my fucking item!
Yeah, but it's a squash.
Still mine.
And then he just dropped it like a jerk.
Like, did I get it back?
It's a squash.
Yes, I did. It's at the bottom of the list.
It's a motherfucking squash. Hey, another bridge.
Ah, damn it.
Unfortunately, he can throw darts through boxes unlike you. He's able to defy the laws of physics. You should have just let Leaf handle it. He's able to do magic that can teleport things. He's got the best card tricks. Yeah, they can just walk around your tank, which is odd.
Yeah, but they're more likely to attack Kabu is how the mechanic works, not that they're going to attack Kabu. If I want, I can spend the TP to attack Kabu, which isn't entirely bad because, you know, I'll get the TP back. It's not a very expensive ability. But that's Kabu's turn, right? I'd rather.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do the taunt as his action. Yeah, I thought the same thing of you, but maybe it'll do that on the back, on the other turn. I thought the key we picked up was a door key, not a chest key.
It was a door key.
Yeah, so do we have to go find a chest key? That might have done it.
Did that do enough?
I think that was 5.
Yep.
Another crunchy leaf to add to the pile.
I don't think this chest is to be open. I think it's for looks.
Can we move that chair?
What?
Or
I
can
know
we,
exactly-
like, get on the table to get on the stuff? Oh, no, wait, there was dripping water.
Yeah. If it... Oh no!
Yeah, that's not exactly how jumping works.
There we go. And then we come over here.
It's not exactly a puzzle, but it'll work. They were looking for stuff. Everyone's looking for stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised that bridge didn't break on you.
Yeah, I don't know.
But then again, that would have been an odd thing to break, considering that it was for a book. I think we're on the 3rd floor, so is the boss in the gym? Oh, it's that thing you were talking about.
So that's a shortcut back to the beginning. Which actually might mean that this is where we want to stop.
Yeah, we probably
Like,
should
there's a
cut it
save point
here.
down there.
Because, I mean, if we run into a boss, which that Matt might be telling us.
Well, okay, so I think it's which rooms have switches.
I think you're... Oh, that might be the... That thing that looks like a barbell might be the gym.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we're halfway through the dungeon. So yeah, another...
What was the reason we couldn't go this way again? Did we need a key? There we go.
Huh. Fair enough. Door key.
Let's look what's in here.
It's pain! It's the prison dungeon. And also obstacle course.
Ow.
Well, V died. Can you solve our death maze?
Damn it, we got close.
You literally hit the spring and then died.
Juke.
Unfortunately, the power of physics is going to kill you. And you just
fell on
landed
an
on
enemy.
it. You landed on a box boy. So yeah, another unproductive episode of side questing has completed. And check back at after chapter 6, where we find that we spawned another 14 side quests. And then we'll do another episode of that. Next week, one way or the other, we're going to be doing our near end game parts of Spiritfarer. We're
Fuck, I
getting
screwed
down
that up.
there. I think we only got about like 3 or 4 spirits left to go. Because we got the guy who likes his events. I think we already got rid of Stanley. I'm trying to think of who's left. Isn't there one that we haven't even got yet?
Bruce and Mickey, we haven't finished. Yeah, we haven't gotten Jackie onto the boat, and then there's another one that we haven't found.
So yeah, 4. I'm thinking we might be able to get 2 done, but I don't know. It might. I guess it depends on.
Can you feel that?
What? Oh, you.
Can I freeze
oh,
this
you-
dripping water?
What would that
Is it just-
accomplish?
It doesn't. It's not acting like the normal drips. That's all it was. But I was like, I don't know. But like maybe, I was like maybe the dripping water was how I was supposed to get past this, but I just mad dashed and like managed to.
Yeah,
Juke.
no.
So we've been finding these books throughout the dungeon, you know. And
Yeah, so I'm
curious
thinking
what
there
the
might be a
point
book.
of them is.
I'm thinking there might be a book puzzle. But anyway, I'm gonna forget that in a couple of weeks anyway.
Well, you can write it down, just like you're writing down other things.
Yeah, but that's because I have to keep an agenda. This is just like these dungeons are like too simple for like you don't really need to like take notes.
That's the cafeteria, by the way.
The dungeon?
The boulder room is the cafeteria.
Sure it is. It's just that we got rid of all the tables.
I assume that's what those are in the floor, like those are the tables.
We
Hold on,
got
there's something weird I
tons of
noticed.
soup. There's nothing else here.
Well, you see how like the wall's indented there? Can I?
I mean, I don't know if you want to try digging through the wall.
I don't know. It's a weird design thing.
I mean, it might just be a mistake.
Could be. Yeah, I can't dig in here.
Yeah, they're very particular about their digging. So yeah, another half stream of Bug Fables. We did our inner between chapter side quests, and we did half of chapter 6. Well, at least the dungeon, at least. So yeah. Next week, we're definitely gonna have plans on Friday, so that's not gonna happen. Because I don't know if you're gonna be attending, but if you are, you're gonna be outside of the cities, and that's not gonna make that work.
I am.
You know, I got
Saturday. I'm gonna go to St. Cloud, I think, but I might be back in time. Is my thought, so I'll have to let you know.
I guess depending on what you do, I mean, unless you're gonna be like seeing 2 movies back to back,
No, we're only seeing the one. So
you might
And
be
my
able
dad
to
prefers- My dad prefers the earlier movies, the later movies. So we're gonna go. If we see it, we're gonna see it earlier in the day anyway. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make it back.
I mean, you might be able to just. It wouldn't be as fun, but you might be able to just bullshit on your phone instead.
No, I think I'll get back in time. There's a low chance I'd get back in time, or at the very least, like maybe I'd have to start it while we're driving. I'm driving home at like worst case scenario, but I don't think so.
Well, I guess we'll consider Saturday for next week for getting to Spiritfarer. It might end up being a half stream as a revenge for the half stream we had to do this week. Keep everything in balance. So yeah. Got some stuff done this week. We're gonna be heading out because we got things to do here.
Right.
And unfortunately, they don't exist in 2D land. So, thanks for joining us here for part 6 and 7. We did not go through 15 seasons of Battle City, so that might happen next time. Who the fuck knows?
I haven't got enough new cards yet to warrant it.
We'll keep our 15 seasons on the back burner. Hope you guys have a good time, and I might hey, by next week I might have finished Engage, and we might have to have a big row about that.